Now I'm going to tell you, you're the second one.
No, I think you know the girl that's been in.
I'm just shocked that you're selling them.
Okay. On a recent trip to Rhyl in Wales, me and my family discovered something that I was initially very shocked about. I've always been told that Wales is racist. You know, Wales is a racist place, but I've never been to Wales. I've never experienced it, so I couldn't really vouch. But when we went to Wales, we were in the arcade. My mum came into the arcade and she was like, oh my gosh, guess what? What? She said, you know what they're selling in the shop down there? I said, what? Golliwogs. I was shocked because growing up, I have always been taught that the gollywog is not a good thing from a child. I didn't know why. I didn't really look into the history. I've just always known that it's not a good doll. Whenever I've seen it around or heard the name, my first impression is that's racist, because that's what I've been taught. I've just been taught that it's a racist thing. So when my mum told me that they were selling golliwogs, my initial thought was no. I went into the shop, and me being the type of person that I am, I more so like to understand things. I kind of wanted to share it as well so I can get other people's views and other people's opinion. So I'm going to show the video and then I'm going to talk.
Yeah, they're there where you are, there. Straight where that boy is, there. Straight facing you. Can you see them at the top? Alright, now we've put 12.
How much are these?
There.
The gollys. How much are these?
$14.99, $7.99 and $4.99.
What do you call them?
Gollys?
Gollies.
Gollies, not golliwogs.
No.
No. Now I'm going to tell you, you're the second one.
No, I think you know the girl that's been in.
I'm just shocked that you're selling them. That's it.
Listen,
Shocked.
it's nothing to do with colour, race or anything.
You just think that they're nice dolls.
Well, we had them as little girls. We used to have them in our stocking because
What?
it's to do, listen,
I'm
with
listening.
Father Christmas in Holland.
Okay.
It was his little toy maker
Right.
helped to do the toys. If you read the story,
But are you aware that they're really
well,
offensive?
I sold more to coloured people.
But I don't think they aren't so much
I
now.
sold,
How has that changed? Since when did it change?
Don't know.
I don't know, I've always
Like
sold them.
everything else.
I've sold more
Has
to
anyone
coloured
else ever come in to complain, or is it just today that people have come in to complain?
It's just
Well, you're the only ones, love.
Ever?
Yes,
Ever?
ever.
No other black people or no other
No.
race person ever come in to
Well, you
complain
don't say
themselves?
black, do you? You say colours, that's wrong. I
Black.
said black.
I would
I'd be
prefer
in
that you said
trouble.
black than coloured, because everyone's coloured.
I'm looking
I was just wanting to know if you was aware that there were very racist items that are not really on sale in a lot of the UK nowadays.
Where are you from?
I'm from Birmingham.
They've been here for years, these, haven't they?
Yeah, I know they probably have, but they're known to be racist. That's what they are. Gollywog dolls are very known to be racist, and the name is still the
Nobody
name.
calls
But
them that now.
No.
But
It's
the
only you
meaning
that's
behind
calling it
them-
that. I could do with Veronica here, couldn't I?
the meaning behind them is still the same.
No,
The
no,
name
no.
may have changed, but the
The
meaning
meaning
behind them.
is Father Christmas is a little helper. Well, it's no different to a white doll, is it?
A lot of people will say that the gollywog is just a doll. They will say that the gollywog is just a black doll, and that's it. It's just a black doll. Why would you get offended by a black doll? But my understanding of the gollywog is this. A little bit of history on the gollywog for those that don't know. Gollywog was originally a character in a children's book. The book being written by a lady named Florence Kate Upton. The doll was then made from that character in the book. Adverts were made, it was on jam jars, it was everywhere. The gollywog was a household character name for a lot of white households and maybe black households. The gollywog's meaning then became racist because people started to say that clearly its appearance is not flattering. If I'm being completely honest, it's not flattering to black people at all. It looks like a clown, and a lot of black people, I feel, saw this as a representation of the way that a lot of white people would dehumanize black people at that time and before, and use them for their own entertainment. They were not seen as their equal, but they're lesser, and so they could make a doll like that, and they could represent black people as clown-like, and they could do that because they saw themselves as superior to black people, and that's why a lot of black people took offense. The name, the word gollywog, then became a racist term that was thrown at black people to offend, and that's why the name gollywog got changed. It got changed to golly. The wog got sliced off. Meaning behind it still is the same, still was the same. The golliwogs still had that kind of meaning. So then the sale of golliwogs began to fall. When I spoke to these two ladies, they genuinely said that they've never had an issue with anyone saying anything about it. I didn't understand why they'd never had an issue. I didn't understand why not. Was it because of the fact that Wales is racist and there's not a lot of black people there to challenge the fact that they're selling that, or was it because it's not actually a problem? I don't think that the gollywog is just a doll. I don't think that it's just a doll that is the same as a white doll. If it was the same as a white doll, why not make it like a Barbie? Why not make it like an action man? Why make it like a clown? These two women, whether it was that they were just completely ignorant to the social disapproval of these dolls, or whether they genuinely believe that there was nothing wrong with selling them, I don't know. Whether it was because they were just brought up in a time that for them it was just a doll. I think that even taps into a deeper topic of the fact that a lot of white people were brought up in households unknowing of the racism that they were being brought up in, unknowing of the superiority that they had, unknowing of the privilege. They were just born into it, and they didn't really know that they had it, but they're born into it, they've grown into it, and they've lived into it, and now they're old into it, and they don't know that they've got it. And if I was to turn around and tell them like I did, it's racist, then they're shocked, because they're like, but that's just what we had, but it's racist. So that was that experience in Rhyl. Rhyl was real weird. Yeah, thank you for watching. Yeah, I would like to hear people's views. If you have a view, let me know. If you have an opinion, let me know. If you have something to say, then let me know. I'm always open to be educated, so educate me. Hey, cut.